Alright, everyone. This is a little bit different of what I normally do. We are not playing on the West Virginia Southern, so you're going to be looking at this, looking for a game to capture screen for quite some time. So, what this is it's basically a meeting of everyone for our railroad. We have Austin, who is the CEO of the railroad company, and we have also other members here, Patch, a couple other people, Nathan, Billy, me, Sean, Logan, Trayman, a couple other people that you are familiar with.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Uh, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, give me a sec, Logan. One sec, Logan. Uh, this, there we go. Should, there you go, Logan. Oh, I need my notebook. Sorry, it's taken a little bit. I was in the middle of a SWAT scene at when. Okay. God damn it, that's my pen. Okay, so give it a couple more minutes. Wait for people. Who DM me? Okay, yep. Train man, if you raise your hand, I will drag you here in a second. Okay, that's what I want. Okay. Train man. Oh, you're already up here. Okay. Oh. No. Okay, so let's see. We have Patch, Stander, Billy, Nate, Masked, John, Dane, Cap. Okay, pieces with his daughter, so okay. Oh, we're starting now. So this is the first time we're doing a server meeting like this, but I'm gonna try and do one every month, excuse me. Wanna try get one due every month. Oh, wait. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. But I'm going to start getting your guys' opinion on everything. Uh, how is the raise hand thing disabled? Oh, there we go. Fixed it. I want to start getting more instructors and more dispatchers. So if anyone wants to be an instructor, let BOD know, and Mass will train you on how to be an instructor if you're okay with that, Mask.
I am.
But we need to we need to work on getting. Yeah, you can too, Nate. We want to work on getting more people in, but we also want to see attendance from people. Because there are people who are in the Discord that haven't even been on. I'm not naming names, but yeah, there's a lot of people who haven't been on in a while for it. Also, we are looking. Yep. Okay. We'll work on that patch. Just give me a minute. So we want to get more instructors, and we also want some more dispatchers. Trainman Logan, if you want to go into more detail, you can. Okay. We need.
Like, what kind of detail?
I don't know. Just tell them what they'd be doing as dispatcher.
I don't know, maybe dispatching?
Okay. Yeah, I walked into that one. I never hosted a meeting before, so this. Just bear
Yeah,
with
that's
me,
fine.
peoples. Okay. I need to. So, yes, if you want any equipment or anything, there's an equipment requisition channel. BOD, if it's okay with Logan, I want to. Well, I'm going to talk BOD, but I want to try and have a meeting every week. Oh, hey, Peace, you're coming up here with us. Or do you still have your daughter? There he is.
Okay, hold on.
No worries. I need to change. Give me a sec. I'm
I was trying to
changing
put
my.
it on speaker.
Ah. Okay. Wow, I thought we would have more.
Oh, there we go. I changed it to speaker. But yeah, I just
Hey.
my daughter. I'm in the bathroom while she's watching Bluey. So
Ah. Okay, that makes sense. He's live on YouTube, Train Man. But every week I want to try get POD together when they're free to have a meeting, and there's the equipment requisition channel for equipment recs, and if anyone has a problem with anyone else, that goes to HR, which is Train Man. I need to create a ticket system somehow for that. Yeah, we're gonna have. I was thinking about doing that once a month, Logan. So everyone's on the same page. Okay. If you have IRL stuff going on, if you have IRL stuff going on and not going to be around for a while, just let one of the board of directors know, either DM us or ping us in general, because we know everyone has lives other than video games. So I know real life comes first. So if you have something going on, just ping one of us if you're going to be gone for more than a week. And I know I'll do it if I'm doing that same. I was actually thinking about that, Cap. Okay. So basically, I want to try to expand the server. Okay. Yeah, Sandra, that's fine. Because if I'll create a LOA channel after this. But right now, what was I saying?
yeah, like leave of absence, like just letting people know. I mean,
Yes.
obviously shit happens, and we're
Yeah.
not just gonna be, oh, you're kicked because shit happened.
Yeah, but there are people in this Discord who have been here and haven't even joined a session for a long time, who still have the passenger role in the server. Haven't even tried joining a session. and haven't even reached out for anything. So I'm gonna get that taken care of. But whoever's here tonight is good. Yeah, we'll try and keep the server cleaned up. Yeah, we're trying to keep the server cleaned up right now. No worries, Sandy. I know everyone. Oh my word, Cap. Yeah, if you guys have, I know most of you guys have jobs, so I'm not holding it against anyone if you can't join. I just ask, try to join at least once or twice a month. That's all I ask, is so that way there we can keep track of who's active and who's not active. So that way there, no worries, Sandra, you're good. So that way there we know who's active, we know who we need to talk to, and we know who we need to clean up. Put it that way. Like I said, I want to try getting more people. I want to get more people trained for instructor. And Sean is now the new video yard master. So if you need into video yard for anything, if he's on, talk to him. There'll be a couple announcements after the meeting for what we talked about and with all the new stuff going in. But big thing is just let someone know. Yeah, we are also looking for a new board of director and train master. We are looking for a chief dispatcher for BOD position and a train master for Silva to Bryson. Basically, the train masters, basically the train masters, they are in charge of every single train in their section. So from Silva to Bryson, we don't have anyone. From Bryson to Andrews, that is Shane. Okay. Just give me one sec, people.
So for those of you who are just tuning in, this is a meeting of the WVS. So if you have any questions, make sure you put it in the live stream chat.
The train masters are also in charge of all the cars and locos in their section. They have to tell operations and maintenance, which is Logan and Peace, when they okay, Shane, we'll do that. Okay. We'll switch yours, Shane. So let me write that down. Switch Shane to Silva to Bryson.
All right, I'm gonna go. My daughter needs a diaper, so.
Okay. Peace, if you still want to listen in, you can. I'll just put you back down in the audience, or you can watch Matt's stream because he's streaming it right now.
I might watch math. It depends on how busy I'm fixing to get.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining, Peace.
Oh yeah, y'all be good and don't cause confusion and delay.
Peace. When are we ever good? You're the one who's always has dirty thoughts.
No, I don't. Just because I like boobies.
Yeah, exactly. Your mind's always in the gutter.
If it wasn't for the gutter, my mind would be homeless.
Oh my word.
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
Later, Peace.
Later.
Oh my. Okay. So switching train to Silver Bryson Train Master. Yeah, Nate, I have you as co-yard master for Bryson since it gets so busy in there, and since your mask always work together. So we'll do that. Um, the other, what else do I need to talk about? We talked about the needing new dispatcher, more training instructors. We talked about cleaning house. Other than that, I will open the floor up to anyone who has questions right now. So if you guys can, just if you can, put the little hand icon up and we'll bring you up if you have any questions or anything. Because this is the open comment for, we want to get your opinion. Mass, saw you first.
The only question that I would really have is that I feel like there's a very lack of communication between the dispatcher and potentially the Bryson Yardmaster for when stuff are coming in on the main, and I just want that to be addressed a little bit. Because
Okay.
because the only reason why I'm saying that is because I use main 2 a lot of the time for when I'm doing freight work, and I sometimes have to leave a switch open, and I usually don't know when there's something coming on the main until it's literally right on top of me.
Yeah, we'll have dispatch coordinate with you for
Yeah.
when trains are coming into Bryson. But unless ABS is on, I'll keep attention to the map, and other people will just have to keep an eye on the trains
Mm-hmm.
for what they're doing.
Yeah, because if we can, and if you'll be okay with it, I would like for train crews when ABS is on or when the dispatch is on, if they're pulling into my yard, let me know when you're a mile out, like at milepost 63 or 65, to let me know so that way I can get off the main because Bryson's going to be chaotic. That's all I really can say. And
Yeah.
you even saw that I have to use the Y sometimes, so I'm blocking both mains almost all the time when both freights are in the yard.
Yeah, so we'll get dispatch to coordinate with you. Whoever wants that chief dispatcher role has to get in touch with Logan by Tuesday. Same thing with the train master. I will put an announcement out after this meeting to let people know what to do. But other than that, is that all, Mask?
Yeah, that's all I had. It's just like I feel like there's a very lack of communication between my yard, me being a yard master, and the dispatcher, since the yard and the main line are literally side by side, and the only way in is through CTC controlled. But other than that, I have no other questions.
Okay. Uh. Okay, I'll put you back down, and Patch, you are next. Okay, Patch,
Alrighty,
what do you?
man.
Huh?
I was just wondering, when can we expect dispatcher and instructor trainings?
I'll coordinate with Mask on that. I'll coordinate with Mask on the instructor training. Trainman Logan, would you guys be willing to train people on dispatch?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, okay. So we'll get coordinated and let you know when there will be one, Patch.
Uh-huh.
So that way we can get you trained. Okay, yeah. So I'll get with Mast and Trainman. We'll get that coordinated, and there will be an announcement going out for training, and it will probably be, yeah, we'll get an announcement out for training whenever they're available, and then go
Uh-huh.
from there.
Alright, cool.
Yep. So,
And that's all.
okay. Sean, I saw you had your hand up earlier. You still want to speak? Okay. Okay, if you guys can give me a couple minutes, my dinner is ready, so I'll be back. Trainman Logan, if you guys want, well, Logan, I know you're in a truck. Trainman, if you want to talk on anything that I missed, go ahead.
I don't really have much to say, really. I don't think you missed anything.
So for those of you, I really. So, Logan's muted right now, so we can't hear him. But Logan said that he doesn't have much to say as well. This is basically. It's not exactly an interview stream, but at the same time, it is. But this is like more of our questions and answers type thing. So if you have any questions, make sure to let us know and put them in the chat and all that. The one thing I feel like I should also mention, though, is that we do have a training role. We do have all this other stuff that goes on.
Yeah, I'm bringing you up yours right now, Sean.
Okay, like what Max was saying, I would be like, if they could let me know, that would be great also if they're pulling in the Whittier yard, like what he was
Yep.
saying earlier.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we'll make sure that train crews coordinate with yard masters.
Hmm.
So that way everyone knows when there's a train pulling into a yard and whatnot.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Really quick.
Okay. Give me one sec, Mass. Wind this stuff down. Okay. Move you. Masked. Come on, Daniel.
Okay, my one other question is, and this is for the board of directors, did my request to potentially get another SW1 or a high hood get approved? Because with how much freight there is, that single SW1 can't pull it all at once when I'm building the mammoth trains.
What we gonna do, Mask? We're gonna save up the money, buy you a GP9 for
Okay.
Bryson.
Okay,
So that's gonna be a little bit, and the little SW1 you have in Bryson right now will go down to Lydia with the other one.
okay,
We are not doing mods, Cap.
yeah, I know. All right, I was going to say because if it really has to, I could keep both locomotives just in case because sometimes we're pushing 3,000, sometimes 4,000 tons when I'm switching. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just gonna be a little bit before we get you your GP9. We gotta save up the money, pay off all the loan we have now. So it's just gonna wait, be a little bit.
Yeah, because that was the one concern that me and Nathan had because the live stream proves itself when we were pulling all those freight cars. We couldn't make it
Yeah.
up. We couldn't make it up. But my other question for you is that if we do lack the motive power to pull everything, can we borrow one of the locomotives off the road freight to help us with the switching?
I don't have a problem with that. Logan Trainland, do you guys have a problem with it?
No, not really.
Since it's already in Bryson anyway.
Yeah. Another one of my questions that I kind of had is, what about the passenger cars and the repair tracks? Because when it comes down to it, like I said, when Bryson Yard it gets filled up with all the freight, I need like almost every track available I have to my disposal. And with the passenger cuts that have been repaired are in the way, because like I have that one pair on the extra track because there was no else to put them. What do I do with that? What do I do with that? Do I
hold on. Because my thinking is every time we have to repair a locomotive, it usually ends in silver for the passenger trains. So what I am thinking, once there's a cut and engine repaired for that, take it down to Dillsboro Yard and put in Dillsboro Yard out of the way.
Okay, yeah, because like I said, my main concern is with my yard is not enough tracks, not enough motive power, and communication. Those are the three big things that I have an issue with as of right now. Or I could do.
Rocket Branch is being used for pulpwood, there, Sander.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Because it was just like one of those things. Like, I I get it. We really don't have a whole lot of tracks, and I know we're not going modded. But if it really comes down to it, what do I do in an emergency type situation? Because like that 36 car derailment that happened the other day, if stuff
yeah, even though that was a game glitch, yeah, talk to Logan about local allocations.
like the locomotives, I
But
don't have a problem with putting in the engine shed. It's just the cargo track where we put all the cars to get repaired is the thing.
he's talking about if you want a new one.
Oh, okay.
But we, with what happened the other day, I did figure out how to report it to Railroader. So I reported that bug, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it gets taken care of. But the next time it goes up, I'll load up an old save. Granted, we'll have to do everything we already did again. But we tried slash fix once before and it didn't work.
One thing I think we could also do is just do slash repair to see if that will work. It's worth a shot, but just slash repair.
Yeah,
Just put slash repair. That's it. Don't add anything else or after
yeah.
that, and we'll see.
Besides,
And we'll see if that works. But
yeah, we'll try that the next time it goes up.
yeah, because that's another thing that I feel like to address is derailments. Because if a grain bug like that happens again, and that puts that many cars on the ground, what do we do?
Yeah.
Do we do an all stop, or do you want to just put them in the repair tracks? Do we do the slash fix command? What do we do then?
See, what I'm gonna start doing when I host, this is just me. I'm gonna start saving like every so often, so in case that does happen again, we have a backup save to go on.
Okay. All right. That's all I have.
Okay. Would anyone else like to speak? Yeah, we could. Well, oh, excuse me. Would anyone else like to speak? Yeah, I see it. Okay. Give you guys a couple. Yeah. Logan, Trainman. If you have anything, Logan, throw it in chat. Trainman, you got anything else?
Not really.
Okay. No one's probably watching your stream, man. To be honest with you. Okay. Since we are all good, I am gonna conclude this meeting for today. I'll send out another ping when we have another meeting, so we can get stuff straightened out. But other than that, you guys are good to go. Do whatever. Logan, Trainman, I'm going to go down BOD office if you want to join me. So at this time, meeting is adjourned.
All right.
Meeting is
See ya.
adjourned, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.